Have you ever been invited to a party?
Oh, yeah, those are fun.
This they are. And it makes sense, right, when you get the invitation to your best friend's party.
Right.
Or your mom's or your sibling.
Work friends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it makes sense when you get the invite list there. But we've all gotten on the invite list to a relationship with God. And frankly, when I look at myself, there's a part of me that's like, how did I make it onto that invite list? But then the Bible tells us that not only did God, invite us, but to make it more serious, like he was willing to die so that we're able to have a relationship with him.
That is the kind of truth you're going to get from the Morning Focus as we continue to dig into the Bible every morning. In John 12, it says, Jesus replied, now the time has come for the Son of Man to enter into his glory.
Which sounds great, but it's not.
No, it's actually talking about him dying. He goes on to say, I tell you the truth, unless a kernel of wheat is planted in the soil and dies, it remains alone. But its death will produce many new kernels, a plentiful harvest of new lives. Man, when you think about this, Jesus, when he says enter his glory, he's talking about he's going to die. But he's also describing the benefits of it. But when we read the story of the Bible, and maybe you don't think about it like this, that, because Jesus was God, he had to die, but maybe didn't. Jesus did not want to die. Yeah,
I forget that, I know that Jesus was God, so I think I can become numb to the human side of that for him, right? He knew what had to be done. I think I see him almost as going through the motions.
Right, almost like an actor playing a part, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He knows what he needs to do. But Jesus literally, when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, was sweating blood. This is how worried he was about it. He begged God to take this cup from him. If there's any other way, God, let's do this a different way. But ultimately, he surrendered to God's will and not his.
Because above all, he wanted a relationship with you. He didn't want to be that seed alone. He wanted to have that harvest of friends and relationship with you. If you don't have that relationship with Jesus today, man, know that he wants it with you more than anything. He wants to be close to you. Would you text the word hope to 41224? You can ask questions that you have about that relationship and talk to somebody about what that would look like. The reminder that we have in John 12 today tells us that God wants to be with us.